Hey you guys, I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know before this video gets started, I am hosting a giveaway. I will be giving away an iPhone XR and also an iPad Air. If you would like to go ahead and enter in this giveaway, what you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like the video, also share a video, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified whenever I post my new video. And also, when you get done with that, comment down below that you are done, honey. And also, I would suggest that you follow me on all my social media accounts, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. So whenever I post my next video, you will have me on there and I can message you and get your information to send you these gifts, honey. There are 2 winners. I will be drawing a name, and in my next video, I will reveal who won. Whoa. Better enter. Got 3 more days left. 3. Get it together, ladies. It's your girl, Mzbambb, and I'm back again in full effect. You already know what it is. So today we got another mukbang for you guys. And today's story time will be how we met, how we got together. So today we do have some Burger King, and then I got some Panera bread, not Pandora. I got Panera bread, and then I got me a snow cone from Bahamas. But these are the best snow cones, y'all. If y'all have never had them, definitely check them out. Babe, what do you have?
I got Burger King and some nacho fries. Just some nacho fries. Leftovers.
Alright, you guys. So we're about to tell you what we got. So we have the chicken nuggets from Burger King. I have 5 of them. Trey has 5 of them. And I have the spicy ones. And I think
the original. Yeah,
he has the original. And I also wanted to try out these new funnel cake fries. They look really good. Look at this, y'all. They look really, really good. And we have a few sauces over here. We have some sweet and sour sauce. We have ranch. We have honey mustard, zesty sauce, and I believe barbecue
sauce.
Yeah. And then
this one though, boy.
Yeah, but I have the bacon, the new bacon, tomato, and grilled cheese sandwich with the broccoli cheddar soup. It came with chips and also some bread. And then, of course, y'all saw Bae has this, and he has some burger, don't you?
Yeah, I got a cheeseburger too.
He has a cheeseburger. A cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
So we're going to go ahead and feast and tell y'all what happened. I don't know if you want to go first, babe, or you want me to go first. Okay. So I have a best friend. Let me get a bite in first. Let me taste some of this stuff.
Put this sweet bread.
Had a napkin.
It's bigger.
Thanks.
Okay.
And I have my manager in the back, my best friend.
I thought he was a director.
My manager, director person. My best friend, Diamond. Appreciate you, Diamond.
You will.
All right, y'all. I want to try some of these sauces that I've never tried before.
Let's start with the barbecue sauce for now.
Let's try all of them so we can taste them. So this is the honey mustard. That's the ranch. This is sweet and sour sauce. I'm already opening this one. Open that one. Ooh, this is hard to open.
Oh,
it stinks.
Smells weird, yeah.
Okay, so
got ranch open?
Yeah. So let's go ahead and dive into the ranch. We all know what ranch tastes like. Delicioso.
I got a little cold on the way here.
They're still good though.
Yeah. They was hot on my laptop. They should have still been hot.
Okay. Then we're gonna try the sweet and sour sauce.
That's probably gonna be good. same nugget.
That's straight. I don't like sweet and sour sauce like that.
It's good on certain things.
Yeah. But
it's
these
not good
no.
with that. Not good with the nuggets.
Then we're gonna go in with the honey mustard.
I already know I'm not eating that. I already tasted it and I don't like that. I don't like it.
With the zesty sauce. Oh. Oh.
No, I don't even want to take a bite.
Taste. Ooh. Ugh.
Nope. Oh, Lord.
That is
So
disgusting.
does it hit your tongue? I need some drink.
Oh my God. You can have some of that. And of course, barbecue.
That helped.
All right, y'all. We tasted all the sauces. So,
Now it's time for story time.
it's time for story time. So, like I was saying, I have a girl best friend and a guy best friend, but my girl best friend, it was probably 2015, 14, 15. I think it was 14, 15 when I was going to college.
14. You graduated.
And yeah, so I graduated high school 2014, and then I went to Arizona University in Tucson. But my best friend, Sierra, shout out to you, girl. I know you watching, girl. Yeah. But basically, she had followed him on Instagram. I don't know how she knew him. I didn't ask. But you know how it comes up, you may know, or mutual friends, or whatever the case may be, like he follows, or so-and-so, one of your followers follow this person. So it said that. And I looked at him, I was like, oh, he cute. He cute, girl. So I, followed him or whatever. And, back in the day, we used to be like to get her to be honest, or to get a whatever. So he had to be honest post on his pictures. Before, we was going back and forth in the comments saying cute stuff oh, you cute, or
don't be a stranger.
Yeah, all of that stuff. So on it, to be honest, he was like, you seem like a really cool person. Don't be a stranger. Hit me up sometime. So then I slid into that DM. Yeah. I slid.
She slid into mine.
So I was like, okay, I can't be a stranger if we got each other's numbers. And basically we started talking. When I tell y'all we started talking, y'all, we was talking every day.
It just happened.
It just happened we was just friends. We wasn't trying to get at each other at that time. We didn't have we didn't want to be in a relationship.
We was miles away from home.
Yeah,
Nobody gonna think of that.
He was in St. Louis and I was in Dallas, Texas.
Shout out to the 314.
Yeah. So,
It's good. Oh, I thought you
Delicioso.
said soup.
The soup is off the tank. But basically, I had came home by then from college, but we had been talking every day. We were friends. We were friends to where he would tell me about his girl issues that he having with his, girls that he was
At the time.
Yeah, at the time that he was talking to, and I would give him advice about it or whatever. But I knew my boundaries because I was talking to somebody too. So I was just I'm chilling, I'm not looking for a relationship, but we were best friends, real good friends. And we talked every day, and I talked to his family. And then one day he was just talking to me, and what did you say?
Wait, what?
When you was telling me, how you felt about me.
Oh, you want to know what I was saying then?
Yeah, what did you say to me when you first found out that you really cared about me more than just a friend? Because I may have slid in the DMs, but I was not the first one to say I love you, okay? Okay.
That's fine. Touche, but still. But no, man, I was just, let her know, man, we've been talking, first of all, I'm going to say this. From people that even was in my area, any chick that I had ever spoke with, I can't even remember if I spoke with someone every single day. Like,
for hours.
We made sure that we was gonna speak with each other every single day.
Before
we found a way.
Mm-hmm.
And then it even carried to us going to sleep on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all this stuff wasn't planned. It just like, it was just going with the flow, man. It was just like so natural, and it was shocking because she was way here in Texas, and I'm way up there in St. Louis. Ain't no telling what could be going on, but it was just really genuine and it was real. And that's what I was falling in with. Like, it's possible. Like, if y'all people think that it's not possible to fall in love off a long distance relationship,
or even on the internet,
yeah, it's possible.
Because everybody asks us, where did y'all meet? And we're like, we met off of Instagram, off of What To Be Honest. And everybody's like, what? For real? I'm like,
it's
yeah.
possible. No, I just was, man, expressing my feelings and letting her know, like, I want this to be more. Like, I know we long distance or whatever, but I was willing to take that chance, you know what I'm saying? Because she was just real down to earth. She was cool as hell. And we just never had a dull conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy thing about it. Out of all them days we done stayed on the phone talking to each other every day, we always had something to talk about.
Always.
Always having something to talk about. Whatever she had got going on in Navarro, and whatever I got going on in my life at that time, it was a lot going on, but those were some good times, man.
And we, even though we talking on the phone, you know how people be like, yeah, we slept on the phone together, or we talk every day. But really, they will talk for a couple minutes and then be silent the remainder of the call and just holding the phone. That was not us. When I tell you, everybody knew I was on the phone with him. They'd be like, who you on the phone with? Trey? Yes. I would always be on the phone with him. And then my family would be like, are y'all just friends? Are y'all talking? And then he not even here? I was like, yeah, we're friends for right now. In my head, that's what I was saying, like, for right now. Because I was catching feelings for him.
But you didn't want to.
But I didn't want to express those feelings because I had already been through a heartbreak up before.
Females.
And I didn't want to go down that path again. I didn't want to get my heart broken again. I wanted to just grind to get my life together, period. And so then, once we started dating, he asked me out. He said, I love you first. And I was like, I love you too. I was waiting for you to say it. So, once we started dating, we still talked every day. Everybody knew we were dating. But I got criticized because these funnel fries is really good. I don't like funnel cakes, but this is really good.
Oh, not bad.
They taste like churros.
Just a little softer than toast without the ridges on it.
Mm-hmm. But basically, when we started dating, we were talking every day like normal. And then I was just like, okay, this long distance is gonna be bad because now we're in a relationship and we're not just friends. And now I just want to be around you and be with you because you're my best friend. So then, for his birthday is November 20th. So basically, I wanted to treat him because he was I'd never been to a basketball game, a real NBA basketball game. And so I was like, well, we got the Mavericks, but you know, okay. So I got him a ticket to come down here. And he came down here and Diamond had brought him to my school. My best friend Diamond. Him and his friend brought him to Navarro where I was currently going to school at. And basically, we stayed in a hotel because at that time my mom was just like, he can't come stay, he can't stay the night at my house because I was staying with my mama. He can't stay the night at my house, so I was like, I guess we're going to get a hotel room. So we got a hotel room. Then we went to the game the next day on his actual birthday. He had a blast, right?
Man, that was an experience, man. Cause I love basketball. Like that's my number one sport. So to be able to go to my first game ever, NBA game ever, cause St. Louis don't have an NBA team. They just got baseball, football, and hockey. So I had no choice. No, but it was definitely amazing, man. First NBA game, got to see her for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
That was a win-win. I loved it. I loved it.
And then what happened? What Mama do?
For the hotel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we went to, after the game, her mom took us to the hotel that we were staying at, right? Now mind you, I don't even think I barely even talked to her mom that much when I was in St. Louis. Like, it was only just me and her. Like, I really barely talked to her parents. So her mom had a surprise in the hotel room. She had, what, a cake or something in there?
No. We was at a hotel that I purchased.
Oh, she did it for the second one, right?
Yeah. I had got a hotel, but I didn't have a good job like that back then. But after the game, she got us a hotel that was nice.
For 2-3 days.
For 2-3 days. Okay. And then when we got in the room, there was cake, there was candy, there was champagne. It was different stuff in there because at that time I wasn't 21 yet, but he was. He's an old man.
I'm not old. Stop it.
So he can drink. He could drink before I could. But it was real beautiful, it was real nice. Then he had to go back.
Oh wait. You want to tell me what happened in the hotel with the bottle?
So he had never opened a champagne bottle before. So he didn't know how to open it. And we had all the stuff and I knew how to open it, but he was like, I'm the man, let me do it. I'm gonna do it. I was like, okay.
I know how to do it. I know how to open them. It's just that one was like hard. Like
So
that cork was so tight, man.
He's pulling it like this. The thing is in there, and this is the champagne bottle. He's pulling it like this. Next thing you know, the champagne slips and it's on the ground. And I busted out. I busted out laughing. Oh my god!
Didn't even get a taste of it, man. I was mad. Like
still to this day,
was mad.
Whenever we have a champagne bottle, we talk about that moment because that was funny. Okay.
That's a long time memory right there. I was so mad. She said, "See, it's okay. You don't have to be mad. Stop being so
I'm like,
angry."
it's okay.
I'm like, but like it was supposed to be for us, and it was Mama's gift, and we just wasted it. Like I was mad. It was just a lot going through my head. I was so upset, but it didn't ruin the night. Just to let y'all know. So definitely still had a blast. But continue.
So then you went back, and what happened?
So I went back home and got into some situations. You know, life was kind of pretty much at a standstill at that point. Like,
there's not a lot of job opportunities.
St. Louis is. I'm gonna always have love for St. Louis, and you know that's where I'm from, but it's not the place for like to build a career if you. I mean, in certain circumstances, you know what I'm saying. But St. Louis just wasn't it, and I was running out of options. So she told me out of nowhere, well, why don't I just get you a ticket or whatever? You just come down here and just live down here because we got better jobs, we got schools, the best schools, and all this other stuff. And I was a little hesitant. I'm like, that's gonna be crazy, like, cause I ain't, I'm moving to a whole nother state with someone that I only seen once, but I knew that was the best choice to do because I wanted to be with her. Like, that was the ultimate thing. It wasn't just about uprooting my lifestyle or bettering my life. It was part of it, but the main reason is because I wanted to be with her, and I didn't want to be nowhere else. So it kind of just fell into place, and it was, what did I take, the
Megabus.
Which was fun because I got to see other places. So.
And the funny part is, so I didn't have my own place. I was still staying with my mom and my aunt. But I was just like, yeah, come here. You can stay here. I had no place for him to go. So I was like, you might have to go to like a shelter or something because I don't have my own place and my mom's not going to let you stay with us. So then when he got here, my mom worked in Dallas at the time.
There go the ball drop.
And I was like, hey mom, so Trey is at the bus station in Dallas. Can you go get him? This is the day. I didn't tell her he was coming. I didn't tell her he was even moving down here.
She didn't even know nothing.
She didn't know nothing. I waited until he got here to be like, yeah, can you go pick him up from the bus station?
That just shows you she didn't care. She was gonna get me here.
Regardless.
She probably know her mom was gonna be like, no, he ain't going out here, don't
but,
no ticket in it. But man.
Yeah, but by the grace of God, my mama went to go get him. He came to our house. He stayed one night. I slept with my mom and he slept in my room because
y'all ain't never met me.
Yeah,
that's understandable.
Yeah, I was about to say black parents, but I think all parents do that because if you're young and you're a daughter and you don't know this person that's coming in your house, you're not gonna let them sleep with them, and because you don't want them to do nothing in your house. Period. So I slept with her, and the next day she was like, have your stuff packed. I'm gonna take you over to the shelter. This and this and this. So she goes to work. We're at home chilling. She get home. Trey gets his bags and stuff, and was ready to walk out the door. And she's like, "Where you going?" And he was like, "Aren't you taking me to the shelter?" She said, "No." And we was just like looking at each other like flabbergasted, like, "What you mean, no?"
Completely shocked. I'm like, well, wait, so where am I going? What's the plan here?
We was sitting here like, huh? And we were like, maybe we just misread what she said. Maybe it's tomorrow.
So you asked her, was I going to the shelter anymore?
I did.
What did she say?
I asked her, okay, so you're not taking him to the shelter, what he gonna do? And she said, I sat down while I was in the car and I talked to God. And God told me it was a reason for him to be here and the reason why I had to help him.
Real words.
That's what she said. So she said he can stay here because that's what God wants me to do because he came and spoke to me about it. So if my only rule is y'all cannot sleep together and he needs to get a job. So what we do?
Or get in school.
No. And then she said, or get in school.
It took a little minute. I don't know how it took a little minute. But I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed with her mama, man. Like, I don't think both of them really truly understand, like, the love and respect I have for her. Because she didn't have to do that. I didn't even, man, I was super shocked. Like, I was so prepared to go to the shelter because I knew where I was and what I wanted. And I was going to do whatever it took to get it better and to do it right. So I was prepared to go to the shelter. And when she said that, I was like, she ain't met me before. Well, she met me, but she don't really know me. And her daughter brought me here out the blue. Like, it was a lot of things that would force a mother to say no, like to disagree to that. Because there was a lot of stuff that you did that probably was out of line.
Yeah. And
she didn't. She just took it and like accepted it. Like, that's amazing. That is amazing, and I love her for it to this day. And love you, mama.
So she said what we had to do. We was determined to get it done, so he can stay here. And first we got him, and we got back in school because I had left school because of stupid reasons. But
it just wasn't the place.
Yeah. Then we ended up going to DBU, Dallas Baptist University, and we met some cool people there. But we went there, and he got a job at Amazon, working the graveyard shift, and then had to be up to go to class the next morning.
Hey, I could like commend everyone who works a full-time job and go to school. In the nighttime shifts, if you do that, because that was tough. I couldn't do it.
I thought he was dead. Like, we had boy dorms and then girl dorms. So his was like on the other side by the cafeteria. I'm calling him because we gotta go to chapel every day, every morning. And
was it every morning?
And I called him. He didn't answer. Text him. He ain't answer. And
mind you, I had got off of work at what, 6, 7 in the morning?
And chapel
was at 9,
10.
And I had class at 12. I had 2 classes that day. But go ahead and tell it.
We had all of our classes together except for one. And so I'm like, okay, he's not answering to go to chapel. All right. I go to class, he's not there. And I'm
go to the second class. Did you go to 1 or 2?
I walked into the second one, you wasn't there, I left.
Wait, hold on. This whole time only I knew that you didn't stay for the second class.
Because I was so worried, y'all. He wasn't answering his text. He wasn't answering his call. And he didn't show up to his class. Oh, no, I got to figure out what's going on. So the boy dorms, you got to have like a little key thing to get in there. Only the boys got it. So somebody has to let me in order to get in.
And they can't go down to my dorm.
And I cannot go down to his room unless RA is there. And he has to sign me in to even get down there. Y'all, I was mad. Every person I asked, I was like, hey, y'all. I didn't know his room number. I just knew where his room was. I'm like,
do you know Trey?
No, do you know Trey? Do you know who Trey is? They were like, no, I don't know who he is.
You end up stumbling across one.
And then I found somebody that could and knew him. It seemed like it took him 30 minutes to make it down the stairs to the dorm room to get Trey up. Okay? He said, he came back up there. He said he was knocking at the door, but I was asleep. I was like, everybody was worried about you.
I said that?
Yeah, because he was knocking on the door and you was asleep.
I think that was probably the most deepest sleeps I probably ever been in because I'm pretty a light sleeper. I'm pretty much a light sleeper.
He came in, he came out, and was like, I didn't know. I was so tired. I said, you need to quit that job today.
I told myself I was going to be able to do it.
He kept telling us, he was like, yeah, I got it.
Because I knew I was needing that money, man. I just didn't know it was that difficult. Like, man, that was hard for me. I ain't gonna lie.
How many days did you work there?
Like at least a week. I lasted for at least a week. But the funny thing is, the job wasn't even hard, y'all. It was just the hours, y'all. Like, I never worked like a graveyard shift like that before. So
and normally, you're supposed to sleep during the day, but he had classes during the day, and then he would have to go straight to work.
It was crazy. Crazy.
And we didn't have a car. So my mom...
And my job was far.
Far from where we were in Dallas. Past Dallas. That's where the Amazon warehouse he worked at.
Dallas.
My mama stayed in Arlington. So my mama had to drive to Dallas to get him from Dallas Baptist, and then drive all the way past Dallas to drop him off, go home, and then wake up early in the morning at 6 o'clock or something in the morning just to go pick him up from the warehouse and bring him back to school and go home. She was just like, all right, Trey.
That's a mama smell.
I can't do it no more. It was so crazy. And then my grandpa had got me a car. Cause I was like, we need a car. Cause we need to get back and forth to work, where we need to go. So then I got a car from my uncle, and that my grandpa had got me. And he started working at this warehouse job, and then he was making money. So then I got me a job. I was like, yeah, we working now. Got that big money. It was way more money than I made before. And I was just like, oh, this check nice. I was like, $900. Yes. I was excited about some $900 checks, okay? And he was getting paid every week. So he was like, every week? And he was making the same amount, $900 a check. So every week making $900 doing overtime. So then, and he had food stamps. So we was living it. Then we got our own place. Then after that, his job started tripping and cutting back hours, and he wasn't making that much. So I told him, I was like, hey, let me get you on in my job. So I got him on in my job. And he still worked there. Mm-hmm. But we were making good money. But the apartments we was living in, I did not like them at all. They was like, you know, when you first get your first apartment, it's not all that you want, but all you could afford or get right now. So that was crazy. It had like carpet. Like we was on the 3rd floor, and the stairs that lead up to the 3rd floor had carpet on them.
It wasn't like carpet, but it wasn't like wood flooring either. Like I don't know how to describe that material that was on there, but
you know, like at some apartments they have the cement stairs to go up to the next level. We didn't have that. They were wood floors, but they were covered with some type of material, something. And it was like, it looked like carpet. And it was stained and everything. It was just really nasty to me. Our apartment was really nice on the inside, but if you were to look at it on the outside, you'd be like, oh no. But because that's how we were at first, and then we looked inside of the apartment, we was like, oh, this is nice.
The living room was probably the best thing.
The living room was huge. And we were just like, oh man, this and this and this. So then we moved to another place.
Where we're at right now.
And it is way bigger. It's a townhouse. I got a new job. Love my job. Love it, love it, love it. Wedding's coming up. And I'm like, I want to say more. When I got this job, I started thinking about the checks that I used to make. And I'm like, Jesus. These checks is big.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Like but then I started getting, you know, bills and got a new car. So now I got 2 cars. And I'm paying on, fixing them up, paying rent, phone bills. It's a lot. And you think $1,000 is a lot to splurge on, but it's really not when you got bills. But basically, that's what leads us here today. We met off of Instagram.
And I don't even got it no more. I ain't had no Instagram accounts in years, probably in the last 2 years, maybe. I don't really see the point of me having one, really, no more.
I have all social media accounts. You know why? Because I like being on the internet. I don't watch TV.
She's a social media girl.
You want to say something?
I'm honestly full. Like, I don't even want to stuff nothing in my stomach no more. So I'm only feeling.
Alright, you guys, we're going to go ahead and cut it off. We are done for the day. I'm still eating, but he's full, I guess.
I'm full, man. Nuggets hit me.
But please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And definitely leave a comment down below. And also hit that bell notification so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. So you can be a part of the BAM fam, okay? And don't forget to share this video as well. And also, don't let anybody judge your how you find your love. You can find them on Instagram. You can find them traveling. You can find them in the bathroom. You don't know. Right. All loves is love.
Love is love. They never said how you can find it and where you can find it from. It's God's place, God's hands. And that's how he brought us together. So it was awesome.
All right. Love and happiness. Peace. your girl, Mzbambb, and I'm back again in full effect. Today I got some new Bam Bam with me. So I got my girl Cece, and I got my girl Jay. And so